Hi, beautiful people, all of you. I send love to all living things, and I wanted to just share a few thoughts on this very interesting weekend. There's an awful lot of unsettled energy right now, and we're all being affected by it in different ways. But know that it's there, and if things feel strange, they're authentically strange. I think it's important for people to know that things are just unsettled. As an empath and a practitioner of assorted things in consciousness, I have a very sharply attuned awareness of such things. Hits me pretty hard, and I'm mindful it doesn't hit people in the same way that it does me, but it is there. And sometimes it's helpful to know that randomizing factors exist so that when you encounter the feeling or the experience yourself, you know that, oh, okay, this isn't just me. This is something that's afoot, that, I've been told I might encounter. So if you encounter it, just know that you're not alone in that regard. But I most importantly wanted to challenge a thought exercise, or an experiential exercise that's quite healing in the face of all of the anger and the madness and the fascism and the rage. And oh God, I'm seeing it where I am too. People are angry and jumping down each other's throat. I had somebody, one of my roommates, threaten to kick my ass. I mean, I had to walk out, and I'm not speaking to her, and I'm not even making eye contact. And she and I were friends, I thought, and now I don't feel safe in the same room with her. And yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on with a whole bunch of people I know. So it's not just me, it's not just them. I think it's just where we're at. So anyway, there's that piece. But I digress. It's been on my mind. One of the most important things that we can do, one of the most powerful things that we can do in healing ourselves and healing our society, healing humanity, is reclaiming the ability to determine our own energy. And one of the most wonderful things I love to do as a subversive, it drives the right people crazy. Authentically, it drives them batshit, which I love. I uptight conservatives being tweaked out and ready to pop just is entertaining to watch. Just for like 30 seconds and go, wow, you're really worked up about that, aren't you? That's unfortunate. How unfortunate that you're choosing to do that to yourself. One of the most important things we can do, and if you want to express your humanity authentically and be fully alive and piss off some conservatives too, that's fun, a little bonus, is to experience joy authentically in the moment within your day and really be with it in that moment where you look down and you see a little flower, or you see a bird landing in a tree and they call out to say hello, and you might say hello back, or whatever your thing is that gives you a moment of joy. Be with it for a second. Give yourself a breath or two to be with that little blip of joy. That's some lovely little brain chemistry to be with. It's healing. It does good things for us. Joy is a human need, and choosing to be authentically with joy, even for a few seconds, is a counter to this negativity that is all around us, and in many cases within us as well. We internalize the horror, of course, because we're immersed in it. So know that my message is twofold. If you're experiencing weirdness and things feel even more unsettled than usual, my take is that things are very much more unsettled than usual. I have given up trying to guess what might happen next with what's his face, Herr Fuhrer. Not Herr Führer, but Herr Fuhrer. That guy is I was married to a psychopath, and he reminds me very much of her. The behavior is just and he's got access to nuclear weapons and unlimited funding and, security for, oh, you don't even get, had a few too many nightmares about the Twiddler. But my sense is that the tide is turning. So be with the moment to the extent that you can, and find joy wherever you can. Make it a priority in your day to find at least 3 things that give you joy, and be with that joy for at least a few breaths. Just be with it. Take a moment. Say, give me a second here. I'm just going to breathe with this moment of joy. It doesn't have to be big. Find something that gives you a good feeling, and just breathe with it. Allow yourself to take that in. So, for what it's worth, that's your shamanic moment for the day. And my love to you all.